They put me in a residential school when I was 6 years old. Forced me from my family and all I'd ever known. I cried out for my mama, but she could not hear me. I was 200 miles away in Chupanacadie. They tried to break my spirit, I wouldn't let them see me cry. They held my head underwater until I almost died. I can still hear screaming deep inside of me, and I will always bear the scars of Chupanacadie.
About it.
I started my healing journey when I started tending fire. The sacred fire I started tending. I had lost the ability to know how to pray or want to pray because of my alcoholism, because of my drug addiction. I was tired of drinking. I was tired of the way I was doing things in life. I wanted a better way to be able to reach out spiritually. Every time the fire was, it seemed like it was pulling me, that I had to be there. And the more I listened to people pray, my life started to alter at that fire. I could tell you a little bit about what happened when I was younger, even coming from a dysfunctional family, having to run away all the time because of the beatings, and watching my father abuse my mother. Even in the residential school, and even in there, I ran away a couple of times. The little child in me was always run. That was my answer. Get away from pain. Get away from ugly events in my life. Being put on parole, even running away when you're on parole. And when I decided, okay, this is it, there was no more running. Now I have to take that little inner child of mine and baby it. And that was my solution, to baby that little inner child of mine. You know, and say, well, see the light. There's more to life than running. Today, I realized that, wow, you know, like, I could easily forgive my father. But then again, I would say, I will never forget. I could forgive him and understand him a lot more because of that residential school experience. He was also abused as a child when he went to the residential school. So in some ways, I'm breaking that cycle. Maybe I'm glad that now I'm not a parent. I haven't had somebody come up and say, "Hi, Dad." Maybe I'm breaking that cycle. There have been people that have come to the sacred fire. There's people that have been sexually abused, people that I've talked with when we're alone, and they open up to me. It takes an alcoholic to help an alcoholic, or an addict to help another addict. Or I look at it in this context. If a survivor can help another survivor, I think that's the answer. And I think that's a key thing. That we don't have to go to a psychologist. We don't have to go see psychiatrists. We have one another.
We're out in the bush, out in the open, and out with nature, and here we are having a lunch. And we're therapeutic to each other. And it works for us.